Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about nulls in MySQL and why they are so important. Okay, but before we start, let's check out what null is in PHP. In PHP, a null is a common value that you can use in comparisons, just like other values. This example will probably output 1, which is an equivalent of true, and yep, it has. Now let's go and see how things are in MySQL. So we have this categories table here, ID, name, created at, updated at. And what I want to do is I want to run a query where a field is equal to null. So here we go. Created at equals null, and if I run it, I get nothing. However, if I change the equal sign to the is keyword, I get some result here. And this behavior kind of hints to me that nulls in MySQL are not to be compared, at least like you would compare other types of data. Now let me take it a step further and create a unique index that will use two columns where one column is nullable, the created at column. So the index is using two fields, name and created at, and now let me try to add a new row of the same data. I will try to add a row with the name field equals Alex and the created at field equals null. And as I do it, you see there is no error, although the data is completely the same. However, if I try to insert proper date time values in the created at field and make those values the same, the 1st of March 2023, you will see an error pop up, and the error says duplicate entry for the unique index. And you might be curious, why didn't the error pop up in the previous time when the created at field was null? So let's go back to nulls again, and you see there is no error. And the data is safely stored. And the reason for this weird behavior is that null in MySQL does not represent any value. MySQL treats nulls as a wildcard value, which simply means that it doesn't have any value at all, and that is the reason why the unique index is ignored in it. That is also the reason why a primary key cannot be null. So let me try and insert a new row with the same name, and you see my unique index is completely ignoring those nulls. And it is quite different from what a null value is in PHP or other programming languages. So let me create two arrays that will contain the same data as in the MySQL table. And as I execute this code, you see that PHP thinks that two arrays are equal to one another. And if I change null to false here, then they will not be equal anymore. Which only goes to show that in PHP, null is just another value. You can compare it and do all sorts of things with it. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you next time.